There's a big change coming into Copilot with the release of Copilot Cowork. Yes, many people around the world have been excited for this change, and I was also one of those people. I was interested to see whether Copilot Cowork could actually change the way that we work. Because right now, when we're using Copilot, we often use it for research or pulling back information, but we then need to actually create the outputs, presentations, or even reports. They can take a long time for us to write, or even sharing updates with our peers. But Copilot Cowork could change all of that. Not only now could it bring back information across all of our work files, but it actually could build the outputs, the presentations, the reports, the emails to all of our colleagues, all done automatically with Copilot Cowork. So today, let's go and see what's possible. We'll be using a first release of this product, which has now been released in the Frontier program, meaning it's in an early preview. But now we're going to go and test it out using some scenarios that we see every day at work and see whether Copilot Cowork can change the way that we also work ourselves. So let's get started with Copilot Cowork. And before we go and open up Cowork, I also want to let you know that right now today, this is in preview in the Frontier program. And not only that, your IT administrators today at least will need to turn it on for you. So yes, you may not see Cowork, but of course following today's tutorial, we'll see what's possible and how it can all come together. So on the left hand side, we'll go down to our All Agents menu, and then we'll go and search for Copilot Cowork inside of our Agent Store. We can see it here marked with Frontier as it's part of the Frontier program. Selecting it, I'll then select Open, and Copilot Cowork now appears on the screen. We can see previous tasks here that I've run through Copilot, as well as that, some examples here that we can get started with. But I want to kick off with Cowork by focusing it on some business problems. Yes, let's put it to task with some real life scenarios. So firstly, let's go ahead and attach some files into our Copilot Cowork prompt. I can do so by clicking on the plus icon and then add work context. Select files, and I'll choose some invoice data. Now the invoice data is around 100 rows of invoice information. It's all fictional of course, but I want Copilot Cowork to work with that file. And what do I want it to do? Well, let's go ahead and give it this prompt. I want it to use the file to produce a professional written report, including the overall detail of what it finds inside of our invoice data, which is a structured table. Let's now go ahead and pass this across to Cowork. And now it begins to analyze the information such as the spreadsheet itself and then begins to focus on the problem. We can see that here. It begins to think and then begins to work through what needs to happen next. Now Cowork can take a long time to run through these different tasks. So I'm going to let it go through, complete the initial phases of the thought process, and then we'll return back and see where Copilot Cowork has now ended up. Now we're a couple of minutes into the task itself, and let's see what Copilot Cowork has been working on. We can see here that in around 2 minutes, it's actually went through, downloaded the file from SharePoint, and it's then read the invoice spreadsheet structure and analysed the data as well. We can see here the information's been pulled out from the spreadsheet, and we can also see it run deeper analysis to work through effectively what is happening with our invoice information. Now on the right hand side, we can also see there's a task progresses. We see the progress of the tasks themselves being subtasks, as well as the output folder. Nothing has yet been generated as no outputs have yet been created, and the input folder, which will be the invoice data itself. By selecting skills, we can see immediately the word skill is shown, and that's because Cowork can bring in skills to also work on the outputs. This skill will allow Cowork to go and build a brand new Word document. So you'll see different skills depending on the task itself. And we can also see that at the bottom here, it's now beginning to write the new document. So we'll give it a few more minutes and see what it can come up with. So Cowork has now finished a document, and let's see what it's now come back with for us. We can see here that as well as a document, it provides their headline figures pulled from the Excel spreadsheet. The total amount invoiced, paid, overdue exposure, and actually we're waiting on 15 invoices that are still in draft and have never been sent to customers. It shows the category collection rates and the sales rep exposure as well. But I'm interested in a document that Cowork created because effectively it's one I share with my colleagues. So on the right hand side under our output folder, we can left click this new document called Invoice Performance Report. Left clicking it, and here is our document, created entirely by Cowork. Scrolling down for our Invoice Performance Report, we can see here a 9-page report, the executive summary of our invoicing itself, covering total invoices, the amounts, and again that 31K's worth of invoices remain in draft status. It believes the root cause is an approval bottleneck, a system error, or resourcing gap, and it must be resolved without delay. So that's pretty interesting. It's even finding possible reasons why those invoices are still in draft. Scrolling down, we see a range of tables, total invoice value, the status distribution. Going down further, the invoice size distribution, the customer analysis of unpaid and paid invoices, regional analysis, again taken from the table of data, invoice categories, the sales rep performance, and it identifies that James Brown carries the highest unpaid portfolio, and it warrants a detailed review of the accounts he manages. That's pretty interesting too. But Lisa, again, and Sarah, we see has been noted here with some additional comments. The payment terms analysis, but interestingly again, a risk assessment with immediate financial risks, the amount we have overdue, the draft invoices that we never sent, Epsilon services, concentration risks because there are 14 invoices which are unpaid, and an operational risks as well, and some recommendations on where we're going to move forward. So overall, this is a pretty comprehensive report generated all through Cowork and using Excel data. Now you may be thinking, well, Scott, you must have given it all this information to pull this out in its report. Actually, that is not the case. If I open up the spreadsheet, this is what Cowork had access to. This table of information with 100 invoices and columns of data. Nothing else, just purely the data itself. Let's take a quick pause because we all can appreciate the impact that AI tools like Copilot can have in our organization, how our teams and how our people can work better. But how can you take them on that journey and give them the skills to flourish? Well, here at Your 365 Coach, we can do exactly that. Through on-demand training and also learning courses that we can provide you and your team, we can help them master Copilot and Microsoft 365, giving you the future that you need with these tools implemented in your team and business. So if you're struggling and want to find out more, head to the website linked below, get in touch, and we'll help you on your journey with Copilot and Microsoft 365. Now let's head back in and continue to check out Cowork capabilities. So we're back in Cowork at the main home screen, and this time I'm going to give it a prompt to build a client-ready update deck for an opportunity we are working on for Nimbus, and that's a fictional client and a fictional project. But as we can see here, all of the actual information is stored across my Microsoft 365 environment. I'm not going to attach any specific files. I'm asking Copilot to work through what it can find to then build out this client update in readiness for the meeting. So let's go ahead and pass this across to Cowork and now see what it now does. We can see immediately it begins to connect to services to try and access the data I referred to in the prompt itself. Again, it will begin to think through the problem, what it needs to do to achieve the right outcome. But once again with Cowork, it's going to take a little bit of time for it to run through. So let's leave it to work through and come back to it in just a moment. So you've joined me back in Cowork a few minutes later. What we can actually see here, it still hasn't finished the job, but it's searching through all of the files across emails, Teams, and my SharePoint and OneDrive for Business. And we can see that shown here, listing the folder contents containing client communications, listing all the chat messages and more. And it's processing all of this information to come back with a presentation file. Interestingly as well, we can now see it's providing the information as a high level, the Nimbus Opportunity Update Summary, and writing it live out here on the screen. The current stage, what changed recently, the client priorities and pain points, the commercial position, delivery solution, and more. This information is entirely been taken from content across Microsoft 365 using that terminology called Work IQ. So as we'll see, now it begins to build the PowerPoint deck. It's provided that update, but now let's go ahead and let it build the PowerPoint deck and see what that would also now include. And a few minutes later, our PowerPoint presentation has now been completed. We can see here a link to the PowerPoint deck, but once again it's shown in an output folder to the right hand side of our Cowork dialog. Let's left click into the presentation and see what it created for us. Once again, similar branding to what we saw a moment ago. Yes, it doesn't seem to use any type of corporate templates. It simply provides more of a default theme in any of the content it creates. But I'm interested in what it comes back with. Opportunity at a glance, 4 work streams with a short update on each and where we are, decisions that have been made, commercial position, blockers with actions required as well, and delivery timelines with what's in progress, committed and planned, and the next steps with actions it's taken across my Microsoft 365 files once again. So it's a fairly brief PowerPoint deck, but we could also expand it, and also it saves us time by bringing this all together ourselves. So there we go. We now see here a PowerPoint deck has been created by Cowork. But let's now make a change. I'd like it to share this information with Jane Day in an email update who works in the finance team. So sending this across now into Cowork, it now will begin to try and draft an email update that we'll also be able to see and preview before we send on to Jane. Again, let's give it a few minutes to think through what it needs, and then we'll see what it comes back with. And here we go. 25 seconds later, we have a send email dialog to Jane, subject Nimbus opportunity, providing the high level and where we are on the overall program of work itself. And at the bottom is attaching the Nimbus client update PowerPoint presentation to the email itself. I could also make some changes to this email, but I'm quite happy now to go ahead and click on send and share that email now with Jane too, which will be also sent from myself. So there we go. We can see as well that Cowork can not only create the content provider summary, but even share an update with my colleague and attach the file right from within Cowork itself. So there you go. We've now seen Copilot Cowork in action, and we've seen it through the lens of real life scenarios. Yes, the tasks that we're asked to do every single week, researching information, getting project updates, analysing data. And we've even seen that Cowork could create all the output files, and it's all done for us, ready to share with our peers. But of course, this is only in an early preview. And I also spotted a few things over the past couple of days of me using it, which I also wanted to highlight to you in case you are now also wanting to use this preview too. Now, of course, I hope Microsoft do iron out these problems in the near future, meaning that you won't also need to get stuck with them too. But the first one, sometimes I notice that tasks just get stuck. This task, for example, has been running for nearly 24 hours. The majority of work is done. It just needs to share an email to one of my colleagues. Why it won't share the email, I've got no idea. It's just been stuck. I even can't stop it either. There's no ability at the high level to end or terminate a task like you would in a workflow. Neither can you do it in the action itself. And that itself is probably a broader question. If we are in total control of what Copilot Cowork is doing, then why can't I stop this task? Well, that's a broader question that hopefully can be fixed in the near future. Also, I found that you're trying to navigate the outputs of Copilot Cowork, like the files it generates, and you're not using the agent experience itself. Well, you could drop into OneDrive, but the folders it creates, they're all GUIDs. You have to click through them to find the files. So I would simply want in the future to be able to drop files into SharePoint or Teams. Why not have the outputs directly available to our team rather than stuck in my own OneDrive in a folder that I can't seem to navigate into? I'd have to use the Cowork experience to find them, or use Copilot or SharePoint search. And broadly, there's a bigger question. These capabilities are some of the most powerful features I've seen in Copilot to date, but that also brings governance and training requirements. I think to get the most from these tools, you will need governance and training. Giving access to the tool is one thing, but knowing how to use it in the right way is another. Maybe giving them example prompts or even this actual first look today will give them a view of what's possible. But not forgetting, it also has a lot of power. It can delete emails from your inbox. So be aware that really good prompting and knowing what it can and cannot do are really good scenarios to be sharing with your team and peers before you fire it up and hand it out to them all. So with that, my own thoughts on Copilot Cowork. Well, I was pretty blown away by the results. I think where we're going now is in a total different manner than what we've seen before with Copilot capabilities. And I'm interested to see what happens next with Cowork. So no doubt in the future, I'll be also providing more tutorials right on this channel, covering what's new and how we can use Cowork for even better ways in the workplace. So if you haven't already, hit the like button to let me know that this video has helped you out, and that subscribe button so you can watch the future Cowork tutorials and see what's possible. And other than that, I look forward to seeing you on the next one.